All right, I am currently recording as Mike stood up with his pants falling down.
Mike's ashamed of his closet.
It's dirty.
You're dirty.
Then I'm going to hide my paraphernalia behind here so it doesn't show up.
Okay, we are playing Fiasco. The virtual tabletop is this. It is the connections are Adam and Andy, Adam and Mike, Mike and Amy, and Andy and Amy. The dice rolls are shown on Adam's view there. We've got 3 1s, 1, 2, 3 4s, 5 3s, 2 5s, and 2 6s. We have 4 different options that we can choose when picking things for people. Every combination here is going to have a relationship. Otherwise, every combination will have one of either a need, location, or object. The scenario is that we are at the penthouse of a super rich socialite, and it is probably the most extravagant penthouse in the city. It has a 360-degree view of the city. It's got swimming pools and all this kind of stuff at it. And we are all joining in on this party in some fashion or other. And other than that, that is the start of the story. So the first thing we will do is we'll pick one starting player and then go around the table, choosing dice and picking. The first thing will be picking a category of one of those 4 things: relationship, object, need, and location. And then as we go around, we can then pick a more specific version of that general category. For example, in relationships, the generic categories are friendship, family, crime, community, romance, and money. And then, and that's 1 through 6. And then picking, like say someone picked friendship and they wanted to pick the more specific part of that relationship, you'd have 1 through 6 again. Went to private school together, friends with benefits. Friendship ended after one humiliated the other. We met once at a gallery opening or the opera or some shit. Owes the other one a big favor, or bromance. So that's basically, right now, that's the game. So who do we want to go first?
I'll do it. I see lots of 3s on the board. So I am going to give Mike and I a location of downstairs. Poof. Downstairs.
All right.
So then should Mike go?
Sure.
All right, remind me again, the numbers, the significance.
The number, if you, these numbers correlate to both generic and specific numbers. For example, needs. This is what you see for needs. You see how it says like to get even is 1, to get out is 2, to enhance reputation is 3. I'm reading these backwards, so
To get laid.
Right. So you'd want to start with the top level category of, do you want to establish a relationship, a need, an object, or a location?
Okay. And then if you pick one of the numbers, whatever that ends up being in the
Right. And so if you pick one of the categories, I can show you. It's easy just to start with a
All right.
relationship.
Great.
For now.
Let's do a relationship between Amy and I.
Okay. So these are the numbers. Now remember, if you pick a 2, 2 is now no longer an available option for anybody until the last dice. The last dice is a wild.
What's
so?
Okay.
Friendship, family, crime, community, romance, and money.
Let me see community a second.
Celebrity and celebrity something.
Is that better?
I can go ahead and read them. Celebrity and celebrity impersonator, Olympic luge bronze medalist and obsessive fan, opera soloist and conductor, professor of the rainforest psychopharmacology and student, professor of the kiteboarding and student, VIP and bodyguard.
Yeah, let's take 6 then.
All right.
So a 6 is off the table, and that is a relationship between Mike and Amy.
And what was the relationship again?
Community. You chose money?
No.
No.
Oh, you're choosing 4 community.
Yeah.
So a 4 is off the table, not a 6.
Shoot. Yeah, I forgot. We jumped ahead there.
Because he's hoping to get a 6 to fill that out.
Right. Okay. So.
VIP and.
So then Amy would be next.
Okay, for you and I, what do I want to pick? What are the objects choices?
Objects are
untoward, information, weapons, transportation, valuables, and sentimental.
1, 2, 3, 4. Transportation. I think we have a 4. Yeah.
All right. And what are you giving a transportation to?
Me and
I
Andy.
believe.
Yep.
You and Andy. So that is object transportation.
Okay, and then I get to pick, and just to give every pairing something, I'll pick something for Adam and I. I am going to choose a location, and well, that gives Adam 2 locations. I'll pick something different. I'll pick a need. Nobody's done a need yet.
No.
I'm going to take 6 to get to the truth.
Need to get to the truth. And a 6 is off the table. Okay.
Great. Adam, it's your choice to add a relationship to either you and Mike, me and you, or me and Amy, or to add a secondary option would be the need object or location to Amy and Mike.
All right.
Or you can get more specific with one of the ones that have already been.
I am going to give Amy and Andy a friendship relationship.
Okay.
And that is a 1.
Like Mike, now it's you.
What's up?
Yeah, Mike, now it's your choice to, you can either make one of the things that have already been laid out more specific.
Okay.
Or you can Yeah, if you make it more specific, or you can add a relationship to me and Amy, Adam and yourself, or one of the other three options to Amy and you.
So we had established that I need to get a 6 in order to make that VIP and bodyguard a thing. Then,
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. Community, VIP, and
So we take that 6 off the
Yep.
board. Right?
guard. And we are now out of 6s.
Out of 6s.
Yep.
No more 6s.
So Andy and Adam,
Okay.
I will give you a relationship. And aside from what's already been taken, I forget what the other choices are.
Friendship, family, crime, community, romance, money.
Money is
Money.
not available. So 1 is a friendship, 2 is family, 3 is crime, 4 is community, and 5 is romance.
Let's go with family.
Family. All right. That is a. There are no more 2s.
No more 2s.
And then I am going to Mike and Adam's relationship is crime.
Crime.
5. It does a body good.
And so then it is back to Adam. There is one secondary option for Amy and Mike, or otherwise it's getting more specific with everybody else's options.
Yeah. I like to mess with other people. Let's look at the objects transportation. I want to see what kind of transportation. Formula racing hovercraft, MTT turbine motorcycle, Phoenix 1000 submarine, the yacht Colomine 4, bicycle Lance Armstrong rode on for his first tour win, and a Porsche 5500 Spider that James Dean died in. These are kind of limited choices here. And ones.
And we also have a transportation out there already. So if you want to pick one of those for Amy
Right.
and I.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
A friendship shared over. We're racing fans. We're hovercraft racing fans here, I guess. Formula racing hovercraft, $50,000, top speed, 80 miles an hour.
So that's number 1.
Yep, racing hovercraft.
So
Cool.
Amy and I are hovercraft, Formula racing hovercraft.
Somehow you're a family.
Somehow they were related to that.
Yeah, you have a friendship relationship there. So, okay, Mike.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. What do we got left on the board? Just a bunch of 3s. What category is 3 again?
Well, we've got an undefined crime relationship. We've got an undefined downstairs
Let's see the crime relationships quick.
relationship. Crime. Drug dealer and drug manufacturer, grave robber and dealer in antiques, serial killer and admirer.
Oh my God. That's it.
That's clearly the one I'm choosing.
Yeah, I read that. I'm like, I don't even need to read the rest of these. And it was a
Serial killer and admirer.
All right.
I'm writing. I know it's my turn. Hang on.
Who is who? I don't know. Maybe we take turns.
Mike and I still need a secondary thing, right?
Yes.
We have we've defined the VIP and bodyguard relationship.
Yep.
So, let's see. We have one of each already, a location, a need, and an object.
Yep. So you can pick any
What are the other locations? Well, what's the 1, 3, 4, and 5 location?
locations. A 3 is downstairs. A 4 is employees only, and 5 is nearby.
And what was 1?
Oh, and a 1 was above.
Oh, why not? Above.
I was really hoping you'd go with that. There's some fun stuff in there.
Take the 1 off the table.
All right. And then for me, I can make something more interesting. And I've got a 3, 4, or 5. We're gonna go with the downstairs, and it's 5. It's a supply closet. Rusting barrels are stacked to the ceiling.
Downstairs.
Amy, I'm sorry, that last thing was that defining something between you and I?
No, between Adam
yeah.
and Mike.
Okay. So we still need to do something else with us besides our relationship, right?
Last thing I did is I gave us a location.
Oh, you did give you and I a location?
Yeah.
What was our
Above.
location?
Above.
Okay.
And this
We
is
have
to
to define the location still, but it's, yeah.
Right. We have 4 things left to fill in here. My and Andy's familial relationship, my and Andy's need, Andy and Amy's friendship, and Amy and Mike's location of above.
and because I just defined Adam and Mike's downstairs location as a supply closet with rusting barrels are stacked to the ceiling.
Okay, so I guess it's mine again. I'm going to look at this need that we share here.
Get rid of. Did you already get rid of the 5 for that one?
Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Yeah, we have 4 blanks left and 4 dice. Need to get to the truth. Be a 3. About where the money comes from. 4, about what people think of me. And 5, about who that person really is. I think maybe where the money comes from.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Yeah, about where the money comes from. That's the truth. Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
You can the family relationship between Adam and I, the friendship relationship between Amy and I, or the location above between you and Amy are the 3 things you can do. Do you want to see what the 3, 5, or 4 is for each of those?
Yeah, let's see the options between you and Amy.
Okay, that is friendship relationship.
On the board, I got 3, 5, and
4.
3, 4, and 5. Okay.
So 3 is friendship ended after one humiliated the other. 4 is we met once at a gallery opening or the opera or some shit. And 5 owes the other one a big favor. And the need is we have a transportation that we are hovercraft racing people.
Formula 1 hovercraft.
I think the favor. Let's go with the favor.
Okay.
Owes the other one a big favor.
Mm-hmm.
Amy?
Yep.
Is the relationship between me and Adam or the above between you and Mike?
The relationship between you and Adam. What's 3 and 4?
It is family, 3 is siblings, 4 is in-laws.
Why not in-laws?
Oh, what a tangled web we weave. And
Mhm.
What does that leave us for above?
Above, I can pick anything.
All right.
the list on above is so fun.
Oh, you can pick
Let's see. Helicopter pad with a helicopter fueled and ready to fly. Infinity pool. Balcony with a superb view and a telescope. Jacuzzi currently full of supermodels. 10-foot high champagne and chocolate fountain. Inflatable ball pit with tulip buds. Oh, there's 2 here. 2 that I really like. And you know what? I'm just going to stick true to the dice because one of the 2 I really liked is the 3. It's a balcony with a superb view and a telescope.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. So then, correct me if I'm wrong in this again. I'm trying to remember all the rules. I don't actually ever interact with Andy then? Is that how this works?
Oh, yeah,
No,
sure you do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, you can now. Obviously, the first couple of things we do are going to be defining the relationships that are created by these dice rolls. But at some point, as we reveal part of this story, it may just make sense that Amy and Adam or you and I might interact at some point.
Got it. Okay.
Invariably, it always makes sense for that to happen, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. Theme music.
Yeah. Okay, so
Who are we here? So
I'm going with what I already put down.
Well,
Ruby
yeah.
Slipper.
Yep.
You put down what?
Ruby Slipper.
That's your name. Your name is Ruby Slipper?
My name is Ruby Slipper.
So I feel like you being involved with a Formula One racing hovercraft, that's an expensive thing. So I feel like I would be the one trying to figure out where the money's coming from.
And are you the serial killer or the admirer? Or does that get revealed later?
I think that can all be revealed through the scenes.
Yeah, that should be.
I think we're just picking names.
Well, I feel like all hovercraft racers have like performance names, thus Ruby Slipper, because you're, so my name will be Don Quixote.
I love it.
Don Quixote.
Don't forget, you can change it on screen too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Giles McCarthy?
Yes, that's right.
Love it.
Want it to
Can you
sound
change it on
fancy? You can. You just click on those little 3.
That's the correct spelling, right?
Yes.
Yep. You click on the little 3 dots and you go to rename.
I'm Randall.
Randall Elms.
Randall Elms.
Okay, now I believe the official rules is whoever's from the smallest town goes first, but we can just continue to follow the order we were using for setup.
Sure, that'd be you. Go ahead.
Okay. So establish or resolve. I am going to establish a scene with my brother-in-law Don. My brother-in-law Don. Yes, we are. I've recently been buzzed into a beautiful high-rise luxury apartment building, and riding the elevator to the top. I'm clearly out of place in this environment. There are supermodels walking around wearing very small amounts of clothing, and I approach a door with some thumping music coming out of it, and knock.
Enter!
Oh, Dawn?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was just being silly with the accent. What's up?
Oh my God! What? How? You've really moved up in the world.
Well, you know, I mean, I am a grand champion.
Yeah. No. Ruby was telling me this. Wow. I mean, I don't really follow racing.
Are you looking for work?
Oh God, no.
I can get you in as one of my tire guys.
No, goodness.
I mean, it's kind of a useless position because boats don't have tires, but
No. The carpet store is doing just fine.
okay.
I mean, it's the family business, and someone had to stay back and run it.
You know, I'd buy from there, but you guys don't offer the right kind of carpet for me.
Is that real grass inside?
Yeah. Well, haven't you ever, like, when you were a child, run out on your nicely manicured lawn that your dad made? Remember that? Your dad always, like made extra effort to make sure the lawn was, like, pristine. And we used to run around on it as kids, and, like, it tickled our toes. We used to laugh about that when we were young.
But it's indoors. How do you even grow something like that? You know what? I'm not sure if I want to know.
My entire place is like one big hydroponic lab.
I have to ask. Oh, yes, thank you, hors d'oeuvres. Why did you invite me here?
Oh, I just wanted to show off this and let you know that your sister is indeed being taken care of.
Yeah, I can see that. Where is Ruby?
Oh, she's in the pool with the rest of them.
Rest of who? Scene.
So at this point, we will assign Adam either a red dice or a white dice, depending on whether we think he was successful or not with the scene. And then Adam will give that dice to somebody else.
Red dice, white dice.
Red?
Yeah, I was going to say, this depends on what goal you were trying to achieve.
Well,
I'm going to go with the red dice.
Matters less at this point because in the first half, I believe you give them away.
Yes.
I'm going to go with red dice.
Yeah, I think red is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to give this red die to Amy because you clearly fallen in with somebody who, yeah, I apparently have very low opinions of your husband. Okay.
So our options again in our turn are establish a scene.
Or results. If you establish, you set up the location and who's in it, and kind of give some direction.
Got it.
But you do not get to choose the die. If you choose to resolve, you kind of throw it onto everyone else to set up the scene for you.
Okay.
But you kind of get to choose. You get to choose the die.
Got it. Okay. So it's my turn now to rock this bad boy. We're going on things. All right. Amy, let's establish a scene.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that ratty old fella that just came in the door here. You seem to be looking over at him. Is this a guy I need to be worrying about?
Kinda. He's yeah, we're related. It's fine.
Related, like how?
I guess technically he's my brother.
You know, I had a brother once. Yeah. Guy, we were brothers until the age of 14, twins even, and, unfortunate farming accident that may or may not had to relate to a disagreement back in Illinois. Dangerous place, Southern Illinois can be.
It can be. It can. I kind of wish my brother had that accident. I've pretended he was dropped off in a basket so many times, I kind of believe it. But we're not actually related.
We are on the 23rd floor. There is a lot of slippery water here. He could have
so much slippery water.
So much slippery water.
In that indoor lawn.
There's too many people in the pool that drowned him. Plus, it'd be too obvious.
And it just, yeah. See, accidents do happen. I hear what you're saying. I like a good accident. Not a lot of blood, but maybe interior bleeding.
I've got just the idea. End scene.
I think that's worth a white die.
All right. Who are you assigning this white die to? Or, Mike, actually, you get to pick the die, white or red.
No, he established.
Oh,
yeah,
we did.
established.
So we pick the color, and he chooses who it goes to.
So Andy's going that I got a white. I don't know what.
Yeah, you got a white die, but you get to tell. And right now, it doesn't matter who you're giving it to, honestly.
Yeah.
You're just like, you give the white die because you like that character or because you like the person playing the character. I mean, some arbitrary reason you're choosing.
I'm going to give it to Andy just because right now.
Okay. That works.
I have no other motivation other than let's throw chaos to the wind and see what happens.
Sure. Amy, resolve or establish?
That's what I'm trying to decide, what I want to do right now. You know what, why not for funsies? Let's resolve something with you and me. So you guys, what are you setting up for us? Between me and Andy.
You two, I've got an idea. Unless
Let's hear it.
Okay. Don and Ruby are upset with each other because they've caught wandering eyes with each other over all of these scantily clad socialites and celebrities who are around the premises. And they finally come to blows after hours of both of them kind of wandering eyes and or perhaps hands.
Okay. Yes. The scene is going to take place, let's say, in the kitchen. Everyone's out and about on the in the pool.
So between Amy and I in the kitchen.
Yes. Yes.
Gosh, darn it, Don.
Oh, what is it, Ruby?
You're ruining my reputation. How could you invite 20 swimsuit models?
Yeah, it's for the boys. And
Have you
besides,
heard-
I thought you'd like to hobnob with the best of the best.
Have you heard of Me Too? And I don't mean Me Too. I mean hashtag Me Too.
Oh yeah. But I'm not hitting on any of them. You're my lady.
You're not hitting on them. You're only literally drooling
Well, I can look.
at Miss Magnolia swimsuit, which may as well just be 3 flower petals.
It's not my choice what she wears.
Yeah, but those $100 bills she's carrying around, she just into her swimsuit. They got your name on them literally because you always put your name on money so people know you're rich.
Well, I mean, you got to let people know where they stand. All right, look. I'll send them all home if you want. Is that what you want? I'll do it. I'll walk right out there. I'm opening the door. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, everybody, go home.
Just the swimsuit models.
Just the models. Everybody else can stay. We like the sausage party.
My bodyguard can stay.
Well, yeah, presumably he's a man.
Not really, well, I guess really my brother can stay.
Okay, sure.
You're just being so agreeable.
Well, you know what? I'm in a good mood.
You disappeared for 30 minutes earlier. So did the lady in blue.
What? There's no stain on that dress.
Ew. Okay.
All right, look.
We could at least stay friends, but I'm just done. I'm done.
You're done? What, like a divorce or something?
Yeah, I don't even like sharing the same space as you anymore, so...
Well, it's all right. It's all right. Miss Magnolia is a nice lady.
And all the vehicles are mine. I'm the star driver.
Wait. But I won the championship.
Yeah, you won the championship. Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Scene.
I think that deserves a white. I do.
White for Amy.
Yeah.
Who are you giving it to?
I resolved, so I still give it away, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. You get to pick the color.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you're going to pick white, but you still give it away.
Oh, gotcha.
You could pick red.
No, I'll pick white. I agree, and I will give it to my technically my brother, Randall Adam.
Thank you.
All right.
I guess it's back to me.
Wait, is it Andy?
No, it's me.
Oh, you haven't had one yet. Okay.
Andy. Yeah.
I would like to establish a scene actually between Mike and I.
All right.
And it's after Ruby has stormed out of the kitchen, and you want to come see basically however you want to take that, but you're coming to talk to me about it.
Right.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Some ciabatta and slather a little bit of mayo on there.
Sir.
What?
Even though Ruby technically is the one who pays me and employs me, I gotta say I'm a little concerned about your cholesterol with your choices on your sandwich you're making there.
Well, that doesn't matter anymore. She just divorced me.
Well, you do have to go through paperwork and arbitration and all that kind of stuff, and you're both rich, so it's going to be tied up in courts for quite a while, so technically you are still together.
Oh, yeah. I'm just not up on the whole legal system. I thought, all right, yeah, all right. So I guess I should call my lawyer.
You do have one of those, right?
Well, yeah. I think.
You think.
I think my manager is also a lawyer.
Your manager is also a lawyer.
I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm sure he can get me one.
Jack, that guy you trust as a lawyer?
I don't know. I mean, he helped me win the championship. All right. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. You're always around Ruby, right?
Yeah, that's my job.
I'm beginning to wonder, maybe she wants to leave me. She wants to leave all this lavish money behind because you two are, maybe a little closer than, you doing a little bit of Kevin Costner and was that Whitney Houston, I think?
No.
No?
I'm not a ghost. Neither is she.
Oh, no, that was Whoopi Goldberg.
No, so I'm not into that.
That was Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't get to watch a lot of movies. I'm too busy bodyguarding all the time.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway,
I haven't seen Star Wars.
You've never seen Star Wars?
No.
All right, so you don't know anything about pod racing because our hovercraft racing is a lot like pod racing.
Nope. No idea what you're talking about. Sounds like an amusement park ride.
Well, you don't need to anymore because you've watched us hovercraft race, so that's the movie.
Great. So why did they make 9 of them?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I have watched all of them, but anyway, so neither here nor there. So look. I'm going to need you to remain professional with Ruby. I've got eyes on you.
Okay.
No hanky-panky, because we got a prenup.
Right.
All right, get out. I'm making a sandwich.
No bad choices.
Scene. I don't know. What do you guys think? Red or white?
Red.
Yeah, I'm bleeding red.
Red? Okay, and I'll give that red dice to Mike because he needs a dice.
I do need a dice.
All right, Adam. Resolve or establish?
I'm going to establish a scene with Mike and I. A little while has gone by, and Dawn and Ruby have shut themselves away from the rest of the party guests and are having quite the fight. In the bedroom. There's a lot of yelling and accusations, and it's making the rest of the very male guests remaining at the party uncomfortable as they hang around by the pool, wondering where all the models went. I attempt to go find my sister, who I have not seen in a very long time, and instead encounter Giles being very bodyguardish, standing outside the door. Excuse me. Is Ruby Slippers in there? Ruby Slipper in there?
Who are you to ask?
I'm her brother. My name's Randall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying they're a brother, some sort of relative. So what, looking for money, you're trying to mail or something.
Yeah, God, it's nothing like that.
How did you even get in here?
Look, Don invited me. I think he wanted to show off.
Oh, wait.
He gave me this $100 bill with his name written on it.
Yes, that's right. You're the ratty guy from earlier. I totally forgot about you until
hey,
now.
This jacket has the patches on this jacket are intentional, okay?
I can tell. It still smells like the thrift store.
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, I did, so deal with it, Don.
Anyways,
Yeah.
she's kind of busy. What do you want? Are you just
I just
in a
need to.
fish tank or something? I don't know.
I need to talk to her. I need to talk to my sister.
Well, she's busy.
And I swear you really shouldn't get in my way, okay?
Oh, really?
Lots of people.
And what are you gonna do about it if I'm in your way?
Look, you wouldn't be the first person that's looked that, oh, I know how I seem to all of you in this hoity-toity palace of glass and thongs. But you know, some of us commoners have our ways of things come around, right? Things come around to all of us.
Buddy, you're like what, 5'5"? And I'm sitting here towering over you at about 6'8", you know, former Black Ops, got more kills than my name, and you've probably had dates on Tinder.
Hey, my beef's not with you. I don't have a problem with you. I've got a problem with the asshole in there yelling at my sister and this lifestyle they've plunged themselves into. And quite frankly, if I could, I would just purge the whole thing like I did.
Like you did what? Go on.
I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything? I didn't say anything.
Look, the fact of the matter is, she's the one that pays my bills. She's preoccupied. I'm going to go on a hunch that she doesn't want to talk to you. Mr. Patches on the jacket there, trying to look like you're, I don't know, a professor of some sort at a community college.
It's a style. And
Oh, it's a
what was at
style.
the thrift store? All right, I knew this was a jacket event, so I went and got a jacket. Go on, judge me.
That's what I've been doing. Look, you're gonna want to come back. I don't know. They're fighting, and they're probably gonna end up having kiss and makeup. You know what? It's a whole messy thing. You don't think you want to be around for that? Just
I don't. Maybe
go
you're
entertain
right.
yourself downstairs in the arcade area.
You know, maybe you're right. I do not know why I care. You know, she walked out on our family and the family business, left me to clean up all the messes. You know, if she wants to get herself into her own problems, that's fine. Tell you what, you want to go grab a drink? They're not going anywhere.
I've got to stay here for a while in case anybody else tries to come in and talk to them.
Yeah. What's the worst that's going to happen? They actually get involved in their little spat?
Who knows? I don't know. There's all sorts of people that show up here at events.
Your loss. Scene.
That's a tough one. Is that a red or a white?
This was one Adam set up?
Yes.
Yeah, Adam set it up.
I'd go red?
Yeah, that would be my
Because he didn't actually get what he wanted.
No,
Yeah.
I was damn.
All right, so we'll go red.
I think I'm going to give the red to Amy.
Woohoo!
Because apparently the family, when you got into Formula One hovercraft racing, you got out of something quite different that has apparently followed you back.
And it is Mike. You can resolve or establish. I've got a good resolve if you want to go that route. Otherwise, you can establish something that you think should happen.
I want to resolve a scene between Amy and I.
Okay. You are waiting out on the balcony for her because she's asked you to meet her there. And the telescope is there on the balcony. and you're looking through the telescope, and for some reason, you see something going down out on the sidewalk, and you think that it might be Randall down there.
It's 3 a.m. What could be so interesting?
I don't like what's going on down there.
I mean, everyone left except people related to me and you.
Yeah, and even they're not in the building anymore. Here, take a look.
Whoa.
He's even got that stupid coat off along with his pants. I can't quite figure out what he's doing down there.
I did not need to see my brother in his underwear.
Yeah, a grown man who still wears Fruit of the Loom whitey tighties. And he's
Yeah,
yelling.
2 sizes too big.
Yelling at the trash can. What could be his what is he yelling at the trash can for?
He used to rant about planting like surveillance things, but why would he be yelling at a camera in the trash can if that's what he did?
He mentioned something about going to the bar and trying to lure me down there. I think he was hitting on me, but I couldn't tell.
He probably was.
I get that a lot.
My whole family likes you.
Just
we
something
leer
about.
at you.
Just hold on. Let me take a look again. What is he? Oh.
I leer at you.
No.
Don't tell me he found something.
No, he's taken his underwear off and now he's climbed into the trash can and is throwing the contents of the trash all over the street. Oh.
He did identify with Oscar the Grouch.
No. Why is he... Whatever we threw in there last week, I don't know if it was bad wine or something, but he's used it as body paint now.
I don't know what to do about this. I was going to ask him for help, but apparently he still has his own issues.
What was in the drinks in the bar that he was having?
Well, you know, some Everclear, some Bacardi 151, some tequila, whatever Don brought that he dumped in there. Kind of looked like Pop Rocks, but I don't think that was it.
You know, I don't trust whatever Don put in those drinks. I know he was trying to get...
I generally don't trust Don anymore either. Sometimes
and I think maybe Randall consumed whatever it was Don intended for other people.
Sometimes Don just seems to be able to disappear.
Wait,
I think I've lost a chunk of time.
Now he's gyrating on the lamppost.
I feel like I should help him somehow.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe you should go down there and take him up on his drink offer.
Really?
Yeah, he's not. He's got issues, and I don't really like him that much, but I love him because he's my brother, and this is over the top even for him, and I'm a little worried.
That's fine. I guess I'll just bring a trash can and put him in there.
Well, you can bring towel, clothes, some.
No, because he's gonna need to be hosed down before he even approaches this part of the floor.
Just help him out, please.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's what helping him is helping me.
Oh, good. Now he's vomited everywhere.
Well, that might help purge the poison.
Fine. End scene.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that one a red dice. I think.
Wait, he resolved.
No, he resolved. You pick red or white.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick white.
And then who are you gonna give it to?
I'm giving it to Adam. Adam, I feel, needs something after all.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing to my character?
All right, Amy,
Matt
it's
is
your
what
turn
I'm
to
thinking.
establish or resolve.
It's kind of
Gone
combined
completely.
with what I wanted to do. I wanted to establish a scene with Adam.
Well,
So,
it doesn't have to be face to face. You could be on the phone.
no, it's going to be face to face. We're going to be, where are we going to be? In the
Well, you
guest
have to-
bedroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Face to face in the guest bedroom, and it's 2 days later. Okay, that's all. Randall, I'm very concerned.
Look, I apologized about the party, okay?
I'm not
I'm
mad at
sorry.
you. I think Don did this to you.
I had a little too much to drink, okay? I don't know what sort of party favors you packed in here. I should have just known better to trust any food or drink that you. I mean, literally every surface in your apartment was covered in a thin layer of cocaine. So
This is why I don't like you. I was concerned. I felt I loved you, but now you're just annoying me again. I was trying to be nice, but fine. Criticize everything here. My life's falling apart anyway.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean for it to come off that way. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about the lifestyle you chose. Racing is dangerous. We know what dangerous is, okay?
So can you
Dad taught us about what dangerous
thing we don't
people
talk about? It needs to happen to Don.
Whoa. I mean, I'm
And you were
retired.
integral in that.
I swore off the family business just as much as you did, okay? Maybe it took me a few years longer and a few extra bodies piling up, but I eventually decided, and now, wow.
I have some hovercrafts that I wanted to put in your name so Don wouldn't get them. But he's hired a lawyer now, and he just has to go.
Well, what can I say? One more surprise rolled up on the back shelves of the Elms family carpet store. The collection hasn't been expanded for a while.
All right.
It'll be just like old times, you and me,
It'll be like old times.
just like old times.
Hug.
Yeah. Scene.
Yeah.
Not supposed to hug nowadays.
Digital hug.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh wait, that was a establish.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that's worth a white die.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
Who are you giving it to?
And that was my established, so I'll give my white to Mike.
All right.
You've got a bodyguard for wow. I don't know which of you is the more dangerous one here.
I'll let you guys pick the scene. I want to resolve.
Who are you resolving with?
Doesn't matter. You guys pick.
Yeah, we set the scene. Okay.
Great.
This is the last scene before the tilt. Also.
Yes.
Should he resolve with me?
Are you asking?
Well, it was just an option, but I don't know. if that's
Well,
the best
you
choice.
also set up something with Adam. It could be a resolution with Adam too.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy.
Or we
I
wait
kind
till
of-
the after the tilt for that.
Or maybe Adam and Andy.
I kind of
win?
feel like we need to. I kind of feel like we need to set up another party here.
Okay.
You should be trying to convince him to throw another party.
Okay.
Maybe
We can do that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So maybe a scene with the three of you, all three of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
including me. Okay.
Yeah. Let's have a 3-person scene here. Sitting. Lounging by the pool as the lawyer walks out as from meeting you two as Giles opens the door and lets him out and steps out onto the balcony with you.
Door is closed.
Don, dearie Don.
Oh yeah, Ruby. I'm kind of sad. I thought we had something, but
I think now that it's nearing its end, the tension I was feeling has lifted.
oh,
And it's just kind of a release. So I think we should have another celebration.
kind of like a divorce celebration. This is a happy thing because we're entering the new phase of our friendship.
Right, we're getting back to friendship and staying friends because we are not good married.
No, you're right. You're right. It was terrible. It was terrible.
I mean, I drove you to drugs. You drove me to drive? I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry I spiked your brother's drink with that MDMA.
Bygones. Bygones. There will
Right.
be.
By the way, now that we're split up, I want to call in that favor you owe me.
Okay. I will give you half of my family's land.
All right. Yeah, that'll work.
That
It includes the carpet store, right?
yes. But you can't have it for a year.
1 year, and I get half of the family land.
In a year, you will be very well integrated with the family land. Yes, it will be yours.
Okay. All right.
Giles, you're not.
Yeah. Giles, we figured it out. Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a party. It's gonna be tomorrow.
Oh.
My brother, who I accept as my brother, maybe some other family members, and heck, you can even have the swimsuit models done because it's a divorce party. We aren't beholden to each other.
All right.
Giles, do you have a brother? Oh, I
Right.
forgot you don't have a brother anymore. Oh, put my foot in it. Anyone else look like you, Giles? You can invite them.
Any of your like old
Mm,
teammates or something?
Black Ops friends?
Oh, I was assuming football, but sure.
Yeah, my Black Ops.
Black
guys
Ops
from
friends
here.
work. I mean, they might
Yeah,
actually be
yeah.
nearby, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure I could make a few phone calls.
Some nice, burly, silent men.
Ruby, I've gotta
Giles?
have a sidebar with you at some point.
Okay. We can do that anytime.
See, I knew there was something going on between you two.
It's
The
not
way
what
she
you
looks
think
at you.
are.
It's the way she looks at you. She used to look at me that way.
It's the Black Ops thing, man. Everyone looks at us like that. I'm sorry.
Eh.
You might have raised, but you've never killed anyone with your bare hands.
I can honestly say that I have never killed anyone with my bare hands.
Correct.
Or with my bare hands.
No, I have not used your bare hands to kill anybody.
Oh, of course, yeah. I love your puns.
You're not even a father.
Oh, Giles. We'll get our sidebar.
You could be a father soon if you wanted.
Hmm?
Scene.
Right.
I'll take a red die because it just seems like everything goes bad for me, and I'm gonna give that one to Mike.
All right. So I've got 2 red die and a white die.
Yes.
Remember,
You have
I thought
2
you were-
white die and a red.
No, he's got 2 red and white.
Yeah.
Amy's got 2 red.
Oh yes, sorry, you do.
Adam's got 2 white, and I've got 1 white.
Yes. Okay. I have my-
So Adam, do you want to roll each of our dice for us, and we'll resolve the tilt?
Sure. Let's see. Because
And he would roll his first anyway.
The highest white, the highest red.
Well, it's you add them all together and subtract red from white, and whoever's got the highest numbers, either red or white.
We've got a red 8, which would be Amy. Has a red 8, and actually, yep. Yeah, red 8, and looks like Andy has a white 4. So those are your 2 people.
What'd you get?
Your tilt.
What'd you get for white?
I have a white 2. I rolled snake
You
eyes.
rolled snake eyes.
Okay. Now I believe
I found the tilt table in the main book. And we roll the dice again.
Wait, hold on. So mine were, did I do my dice rolls?
yes. It only counts for whoever's highest and lowest. You
Okay.
had red 7 versus Amy's red 8. So only 2 people picked tilt elements.
Okay, got it.
So neither you or I.
None of my dice mattered. Okay. I have an online dice roller all set up on this screen too.
Aw.
Your choices, when we get the tilt table, there are 3 2s, 2 6s, a 5, a 4, and a 5, 4, and 3. So you're starting off with no 1s at all.
All right, so the general categories are tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, and failure.
So each of you picks a category, and then you add a detail to the other person's category.
But we can't pick a 1 of
There's
anything.
no 1s to begin with.
And are there enough for how many of each of the other rules are there?
There are 3 2s, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 2 6s.
Okay.
Could you just show the dice again?
Okay.
Would that be helpful to go to that angle?
Yeah.
Mike, you've got an online dice roller.
Yep, I do.
Does it show the numbers? Because if you go to the bottom bar and do the share screen, and you can share your screen and show the dice rolling.
There you go.
But that's something we can work with later.
Yeah, if I rolled, like, I can roll D2s, D3s, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12,
Yeah.
20, and hundreds
Yep.
on this, so. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got
Go ahead,
a
Amy.
4, 5, 2 6s, a 3, and 3 2s. Got it.
So we each pick a top level thing, right?
Yes.
hmm
And those top level categories, you got those. Oh shoot, my book is somewhere else.
Yeah, it's 2 is tragedy, 3 is innocence, 4 is guilt, 5 is paranoia, and 6 is failure.
What's the order of picking?
I'm letting Amy go first.
Okay.
So, okay, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure.
Yes.
Failure.
Failure is one of the 6s.
Yoink.
And I'm going to pick 2 with tragedy.
I don't think you. Oh yeah. 2.
And now we pick something underneath it.
For the other person. So you pick a category, subcategory of tragedy.
Okay. Which are?
I will show you in a second. All right. Tragedy.
And I can pick anything except 1. Okay. We have somebody's life is changed. We have pain followed by confusion. We have death right on time. Confusion followed by pain. Death after an unpleasant struggle. Somebody's. I'm drawn to death, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do pain followed by confusion.
Which is
3.
I think it was 3.
That was a 3. Okay. And your final choices are 2, 4, 5, and 6.
And it is failure. 2, 5, or 6. 2,
2,
4,
5,
5,
4.
or 6.
2, 5, 4, 6.
Oh, 4, 5, or 6. Or 2.
2, 5, 4, 6. You have four numbers to choose.
Something precious is on fire. A good plan comes unraveled. You thought it was taken care of, but it wasn't. Fear leads to a fateful decision. I'm going to say a good plan comes unraveled.
All right. The dice. Ooh. There are 4 red remaining and 4 white remaining.
All right, so also let's kind of go over what some of the connections were between the characters again, because there were a couple things that hadn't been explored yet, and we should probably explore those at some point.
And along with that, just to recap, so are we doing, after this, what do we do now? Is it 1 more set of scenes per?
It's
No,
2
it's
per.
2 per.
So we go around the table twice again. Okay.
We went around the table twice. You do the tilt, you go back around twice.
Okay. I'm sorry, now we can review.
So for me, with Adam, my connection is to get to the truth about where the money comes from.
Yeah, I really let that drop.
And we are in-laws. It has been established that he is my brother-in-law. With Amy and I, we have a friendship, which was also a marriage, but it was more a marriage based on convenience. And Amy owes me a big favor, which she has promised to give me, which is half of her family land, including the carpet store.
Yep.
The whole Ruby Slipper being married to Dawn off the top without even thinking that they had a relationship already.
Yeah.
And we are hovercraft racers. And we won. Both of us are really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I won a championship.
Yes.
Which we all have figured out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Amy, do you want to cover one of your things with Mike?
Yeah, I have, we're community, VIP, and bodyguard, and I think that's been pretty much
well established. Yep.
And it was above balcony with a telescope.
And a
And-
superb view, which we established when we were seeing Adam just drunk out of his mind.
Yep.
Okay. And then Mike and Adam. Mike, do you want to look at those?
So it's got it's a serial killer and an admirer, which we need to get to, but I have an idea. Depending, I don't know if I go first before Adam, but I have an idea where that's heading.
Yeah, I think you would go first because Adam went first before.
And then we also have our location we need to work on yet, which is the downstairs supply closet with rusting barrels stacked to the ceiling.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We've added in tragedy with pain and confusion and failure where a good plan comes unraveled.
Tragedy.
Yes. Pain followed by confusion and a failure, a good. Oh, I forgot. We could write these connections down too
In the
using.
chat.
Yeah, I've just been doing my own notepad over here. What was the failure one
I didn't
again?
expect you all to read this, but I have it all written between each of us.
Oh, geez. What was the failure one again?
A good plan comes unraveled.
Sounds like a frog set.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's rock and roll. I think we're good.
Oh, I'm saying if I shared screen, I could go to a whiteboard and literally write.
Oh, that's no.
That's
Yeah, ooh.
Oof.
No me gusta.
yeah.
Or I could do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we could.
I think for future ones that would be a good idea to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
But for now, I think we've all kind of got our little scratch pads of things.
Okay. How do I unshare?
If you click share screen again, maybe.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Now that I have the pro version of this, it doesn't give me the same control options. That time I just clicked out of the whiteboard instead of hit stop sharing. Oh, no, because I wasn't sharing a screen. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. But Mike, the other thing is you could share a screen, like, for instance, if we wanted to do the dice on an actual dice app, and I did share screen, I can do share my second screen and share it, and now you guys should see that screen.
Kenyon Drake signs transition tender.
Yes. So you could actually share that, and that will show up on the video.
I think that might be good to do the dice rolls if we
And
can get red and
if
white.
you have a dice app that like shows the dice or whatever,
Right.
that'd be cool too.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
If we could, and make sure we can get enough dice on the dice roll, I guess.
Yeah, let me do a little more digging on that for next time, and we'll
Okay. All right.
show a little, because I think a lot of these online dice rollers like are just, they don't really.
It's
do
just
a
like
lot.
normal. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I know we're waiting for Adam.
So while we're waiting for Adam, one of my high school, matter of fact, I'll tell you later when we're not playing.
Okay.
All right. Mike, you start, and you can choose to establish or resolve.
I think Amy and I need to have that sidebar, so I'm establishing.
Okay.
But when you get
Oh.
assigned a dice, you actually keep the dice instead of assign it to someone else.
Or wait, hold on.
So if you establish, we give you a die and you keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we're still going to establish that sidebar with Amy and I.
Okay.
Okay. I figured it out.
Have you?
I know why you're trying to give them the land and why you're waiting a year. You and that brother of yours, it's something, I couldn't quite put my finger on it at first, but you've got a lot of, well, let's say skeletons in the closet, both figuratively and literally.
Maybe.
And also in the land and in the carpet rolls. And he said something the other night when he tried to talk to you.
He tried to talk. Yeah, he
He
told
said
me.
he cleared up some sort of mess. And, well, I can only put it
He's
together.
a very good cleaner.
I can only put it together that all those barrels that you've been keeping downstairs in the supply closet.
You didn't look at those. You didn't open them.
No, I didn't open those at all.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I got to imagine that he shows up and, well, when I went there to go check on my rounds, that door happened to be open. And it's only been open one other time. And that's when all the barrels were going in there. And I've never seen him around any other time. You've got bodies in the ground, don't you?
Every family has generations that have passed. Some people bury, some people cremate, some just disappear.
But that's how you got into the carpet business. You've been burying bodies in the family business for generations. You've been cleaners, you've been fixers.
You seem strangely calm about all this. It's like a relief.
I mean, I've been around death. I've killed lots of people.
Yeah.
Many tours of duty. It's not a thing.
You've
it's just
killed people with your bare hands.
Mm-hmm. And other weapons.
You're stronger than anyone in my family.
You see, I admire this. This is a lot of...
This is why I like you. In every meaning of the word.
What I can't figure out is why you're going to give him the land with all this evidence.
He gets it in a year.
You think you're really going to be able to clean all that up in a year?
Oh, we don't need to clean anything.
So what's the play?
A lot could change in a year.
Meaning?
With him.
Such as?
Oh, I'm not saying it out loud. You know.
You mean he's going to join the rest of them?
He will get a happily ever after.
Okay.
We're calling up some people that are in the reserves, and there's a lot of the family retired, but...
So what's that squirrely brother of yours got in on this game?
I told you, he's the cleaner. Okay.
Did you establish a resolve?
I established.
I'm feeling that's a white guy because you figured out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I also made it a scene about you with you not even being in it.
So I'm thinking we give Mike the white guy.
Works for me.
White die.
So what is the scene? I fell over. I was reaching for my slippers because my feet were cold and I fell over.
To summarize the scene, I basically figured out that there is a corpse field going on in the family property, including the carpet, and the carpet ties to them being cleaners, and it's been a generational thing. That's the real family business.
Okay. And you gave him a white die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Amy.
Let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm going to have a scene with Andy. We are in the garage with our hovercraft. And how much later is it? It's a month later. So divorce is well under proceedings, documents are well underway, but not quite final, but almost.
Okay.
Okay. So I really feel I should, well, you know, the hovercraft are the pretext. We all know I'm going to keep them.
I can always buy more. It's good.
Yeah. You're going to have half the family land in 11 months.
I'm looking forward to that. You know what the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to build a high-rise on top of that carpet store.
Well, you know, I think what you should do first is travel the world with your half of the money from selling this penthouse.
I wouldn't have to sell it necessarily.
I don't
But
want
you're
to get
saying
to
you
the
want
minutia.
half?
I don't want to get into the minutia, but some things are being sold, some things aren't, because we're divorcing and we can't both occupy the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you take that dream trip you've always wanted, I'm sure you could even get 5 of the bikini models to go with you.
I'm sure I could. I could even buy that yacht I've been talking about.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I could sell this place. It is kind of getting old.
My brother could carpet the yacht for you.
He could be my cabin boy. I could deal with that.
Yeah. Get him out of, I mean, I know I showed concern from him a while back, but he's still my wish he wasn't my brother. So yeah, get him out of my hair.
All right, I'll take him on the trip with me.
And
I'll do you that solid, and I'll do it for free.
And he'll take care of you.
Sure. All right. Yeah. I feel like he's a salesman. He could take care of my needs. That'd be great.
Definitely.
And just so you know, nothing nefarious. When I say take care of my needs, I'm talking about getting me the cheese and crackers and wine.
Just don't spike his drinks.
Oh no. I learned my lesson. That video that I had to have the police scrub was a little rough.
And I may send Giles over just to say goodbye, make sure everything's going well for the you need nothing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, send him on over. Have him, with whatever documents or needs that. What's his name? Robbie? Randall. Yeah. Sorry. Whatever Randall needs. For the trip, like if he has any allergies or, I mean, I have peanuts all over the place, so I don't want him to die or something.
Yes.
All right, so anyway.
I don't want him to die either.
Well, right.
Yes. Okay, enough.
Okay.
This has been very hard. I've just
a handshake because we're friends?
Yeah, we're friends. I'm closing the red hovercraft door, now I'm leaving.
All right.
Close. Oh, man, if that man rambles anymore.
Scene. What do you guys think? Red or white?
I think white.
I pretty much just let her have what she wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, my turn. I am in a scene I'll establish with Adam, and he is showing me this closet in the basement of the carpet store that he has.
I mean, I don't know why you would be so interested. I mean,
you don't have to worry about it. Your job is safe.
what do you mean my job is safe?
Well, I'm taking you on the trip around the world with me.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll just have to serve me cheese and crackers when I ask for it, but otherwise, the world is yours.
Yeah. Trip around the world. That's
Where do you want to go? Where's the first place? That'll be the first place we go. Where do you want to go?
Fiji.
Fiji?
I like Fiji. Sounds like a good place. So tell me, Don,
What's with these rusty barrels?
something's been bothering me for a really, really long time. I mean,
Yeah?
all of this racing and sweeping my sister off her feet and becoming an international playboy. But one thing I've never ever understood is how
How?
how do you pay for that ridiculous flat? How do you pay for Formula One racing hovercrafts? How do you pay for a body, for the scariest motherfucking bodyguard I have ever met? How do you pay for all those bikini models? And how do you pay for all that cocaine that is just covering every surface?
Well, that's funny that you should ask. You know, I think I should tell you, since you're going to be in the thick of it with me here pretty soon. I don't actually pay for the cocaine. That's a perk. If you get my drift. Snowdrift, huh? You little pun, huh? So,
No.
all right, I'll have to lay it out. Let me just lay it out. See, the reason I won the hovercraft championship is because my partners convinced all the other drivers to let me win, except for Ruby, in which I actually, the first time in 20 races against Ruby that I actually beat her.
Wait, she doesn't know it's all been rigged?
No. And you can't tell her. Otherwise, she'll probably break the favor she owes me. Anyway, so
This is the biggest scandal in Formula One hovercraft racing. Well, I didn't even know Formula One hovercraft racing was a thing, but damn.
So here's the thing. I just wanted to let you know that part of the racing is I'd always have this rig on the bottom of my hovercraft, where in the middle of the race, as we're going out in different places, I would drop these packages out in the water, and nobody knew any different, so that the cleanup crews would then go out and pick them up. So I got paid pretty hefty from the cartels, you know.
You work for the cartels.
Yeah. By the way, what are these rusty barrels for?
Civil defense supplies. Yeah.
Can I take a look in one?
No. Just a whole lot of really old bottled water and some hardtack. Yeah, they used to pass them out in the 50s. Just stockpiled a ton of them down here. Can't get rid of them. They're just, family heirlooms at this point.
All right. Well,
Are you sure you wouldn't like to see the section, the section with Berbers, or a nice pile? Low.
Well, do you have anything that goes good in a yacht?
I've got some nice artificial turf.
Yeah, no, after having a house with real grass as my carpet, I just couldn't handle the artificial turf. But, yeah. What do you guys think? Red or white?
I don't know.
I think red.
Yeah, red. I don't think you.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you getting red. You just spilled the beans to a guy you really shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And wandered down into his murder basement.
He was murdered, and
it's your turn to resolve or establish, Adam.
Boy. I do not know where this is going.
I don't know.
I think I'm going to establish a scene with Giles and I at the in the downstairs in the basement of the high-rise penthouse. It's moving day.
Okay.
And it's moving day, and Ruby is moving out. So you are helping me. You're helping me move. So really, are you gonna miss working here? As you know, we load up some very, very heavy barrels. Gonna miss working here? I mean, this place is pretty posh.
I mean, I can always go back in the field.
I mean, it's super nice of you to help me move the barrels.
Randall, cut the shit. I know this is stuff to dispose of the bodies. I've been in on it with your sister for months. I know about all the things in the fields. I know the family business.
Oh, that little... She told you...
I figured it out.
We had a pinky oath that we weren't gonna tell anybody after we offed Dad.
You spilled the beans to me the first time we met.
I get flustered, okay?
Yeah.
I wear jackets with patches on the elbows because I want to look academic. All right? What do you think? We're actually pretty damn good at it, but I don't know why.
So now that you figured out where old Donnie gets his money from, you're not making a play for it?
Hey, staying out of cartel business is staying out of getting mixed up with drug cartels. Oh my God! I mean,
Not taking out drug cartels.
I'm just a simple carpet merchant slash. Yeah, okay, so I kind of got a thing for killing.
Okay. Don't you want to make more green out of this whole ordeal?
I've seen what money does to people. I saw what it did to my sister. I've seen what it's done to Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, I enjoy the simple things in life.
Yeah.
You know, the feeling of grass between your toes, good day camping out, the feeling of a man's life slipping out of his throat as you slowly crush it.
Oh, I'm well
No.
familiar with that feeling.
What'd you say?
That I'm well familiar with that feeling.
Right? How can you not appreciate the simple joys in life? You've gotta take joy and do what you're good at.
And you're good at killing.
Yeah.
My.
Do what you're good at, and you'll never work a day in your life.
All right, let's put it in these terms. You don't like Don. I don't like Don.
I don't like Don either. And
so these barrels here.
one of them's empty. Donk, donk, donk.
Mm-hmm. When's Don moving in?
Well, this evening, when we finish moving his stuff out from the apartment, he's moving down into the yacht.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't he get shipments in the yacht at some point this evening?
Yeah, have to deliver his furniture, his collection of various amphetamines.
Don't think Don pays too much attention to what comes in the shipment crates until he opens them, yeah?
I don't think he does either.
Would be a shame if something happened to that yacht, wouldn't it?
It really is a nice yacht.
Damn shame.
I'm gonna give you a white
I
die.
was
I
thinking
think
white, yeah.
Randall finally is getting some recognition.
Hey, do what you love. Do what you love.
Yeah.
In my case, that's selling carpet and murdering fuckers.
Mike, resolve or establish?
Oh God, I don't know. I feel like a lot of loose ends are getting tied up right now. Everybody hates you.
Right?
That's well established.
There's a lot of loose ends. There's a lot of loose ends out here.
There is.
Just because you've been playing chill with all of this does not mean you don't have bigger plans for yourself.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's just like how many more twists do we want to throw into this one right
We
now?
just got
We have
one
3
more
seats
round.
left.
Yeah,
One
we
more
should
round.
start. Don't
no,
forget
sorry,
the
4
two
scenes
tilts, and we should start tying it up.
4 scenes left.
Yeah, round. I meant
Yeah,
round
so
the
we have
table.
one more round left of scenes. Yep. Got it. All right. I'm going to resolve the scene where you all decide what I'm doing. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we need to get him and Andy together again?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it needs to be where you're trying to manhandle me or something.
Yeah. I think this is the case that you've now gone back up to the luxury condo that is all packed up in moving boxes. There's moving boxes everywhere. The walls are barren. There's still, oddly, somehow a thin dust of cocaine across everything. And yeah, the Don is busy. Don is busy rummaging through a box looking for something that he's forgotten.
All right. All this
Oh,
money.
I know it's got to be in here.
All this money here, and you couldn't hire movers?
Look, there are some private things that I need to pack up myself.
Clearly, this whole place looks like a frat boy's place on moving day now.
Yeah, all right. Hey, while you're up here, you want to grab a couple of them boxes and help me downstairs with them?
Yeah, what's in them?
Oh, little bits and pieces, nicks and knacks, stuff that, some of my favorite stuff.
Your favorite stuff?
Yeah, pictures, my trophy of winning the grand championship, me and my sister.
Or you mean how you rigged it with the help of the mob?
What? I'm not involved at the mob.
You're not involved with the mob. I'm a bodyguard. My job is to pay attention to things. Why do you think I even got this assignment in the first place?
Because you're big and scary?
Yeah, I'm big and scary, and also I work for important people who know you're dirty.
Oh, are you like an undercover agent or something? You trying to bust me?
Or something. No. You work for the Corleone mob, right? I got hired in by the Franconis.
Oh, you're a rival. I get you. Do you really want to be starting a family war?
I don't know. I could end it just as easy as I started it right now.
Are you threatening me?
Depends. I could be threatening you, or I could be figuring out a way for you to make it worth my while.
Oh, so what do you want? Just lay it out. Put it on the table.
What do I want? I want the carpet store.
You want the carpet store, the place with the creepy rusty barrels.
The same.
All right. Once I own it, I will give you the carpet store.
But free and clear. Nobody else gets to go in it.
I don't care. It's yours. You can do whatever the hell you want.
All right. Oh. And you've got to make sure to disappear. You can have the land, but you can't actually do anything on it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, grow crops or put storage there or something.
But what if I want to build a high rise?
There's plenty of land. You've got plenty of money. You can build a high rise anywhere.
Man, I can let the land go fallow.
I don't know, do something useful for it so it doesn't seem weird.
Oh, you know, the state is legalizing weed.
There you go.
Create a couple of dispensaries, maybe a hydroponics farm.
You are good at hydroponics.
I am. You know what? I'm the one that created the engineering up in the loft up here. I created that. That's my.
So let's make sure that's your legacy instead of the fact that you rigged racing.
Well, nobody has to know.
That's right, they don't. Just as long as I get the keys of the carpet store.
You can have the carpet store. It's all yours.
All right. Handshake. End scene.
I think that's worth a white die.
But he resolved. Does he pick it, or does he?
Oh, he resolved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You get to pick dice.
You get to pick the dice, color of dice.
I got a white. I should probably have a red too, just in case, right? I'm trying to remember what exactly the dice.
You have 2 white and 2 red right now.
2 white and 2 red. Oh, so the whites from the dice from before carry over. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do another red then.
Okay. There are 2 red and 1 white remaining.
Okay, and it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to resolve as well. I can't think.
Yeah, I know. I feel like all my creativity has been boiled out of me.
I think that you are spending the last little bit up in the loft, gathering the last of your things, and the telescope is there on the balcony. And interestingly, the telescope overlooks the carpet store. Or could if you wanted it to.
Am I alone?
You
Hey.
you start observing the scene of Randall trying to take out Don and stuff him in a barrel.
And in walks a representative of the Corleones. Well,
Oh!
Oh,
What are you doing? Stop, Randall.
I don't really
because
like.
your husband's been proving to be your ex-husband. Condolences on your recent divorce, Miss Slipper.
Oh, hey. Oh, that hit somebody. Whatever. Hi.
A random bypass around the dock is now bleeding.
Ah!
Um,
Yes. No, sorry. I know we agreed no unannounced arrivals, but
and you gotta keep your distance.
oh god.
Just
Fine.
keep backing up so we can both be inside.
Have you made arrangements yet? Our deal only goes through. We only work with one fixer at a time. One. And if you want
Don
to,
is no longer in the picture for anybody.
That is what you promised.
And that's what I saw.
So it's done then.
The Corleone's phone rings.
Ring. Ring.
1 moment.
And you're just getting ambient sounds of violence. And it's Don's phone.
Okay. Yes. Good. Good. Well, it sounds like you've held up your end of the bargain.
Yes.
My advice would be get back out on that racing circuit before we find a reason to find yet another fixer.
There are no reasons. I'm the best driver.
Yes. You certainly are now.
Hey! Okay, fine. I'm the best now, but I will always be the best. I just need my bodyguard.
Everybody knows you're the best. But you understand that you're going to have to throw some of these races, right? That's part of the deal. You can't. We didn't buy you for your we didn't.
Can't I do both? I can win and drop stuff off. And
the real money's not in cocaine. The real money is in gambling.
Oh crap. Fine.
Cocaine's just a hobby.
This is a limited time deal. I will find another replacement because I want to win for Rio, but we're good for now.
We're watching. And he leaves.
I know.
And meanwhile, the barrel is being covered.
All right, well, Andy, you have a scene.
I am going to establish.
I think that was a red for Amy.
Yeah, I resolved, but I will agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to establish between Randall and Don. We're going to play out that scene.
I like it.
Okay. Oh, Don,
Whoa, what are you calling me down here for?
hi, I thought you might want to pick out a new pattern for your boat.
Oh, sure. Oh, and by the way, just to let you know, I'm giving the carpet store to Giles.
You're giving the carpet store to Giles?
Yep.
But this is the family's store. This is
Which Ruby gave to me. She gave me half of your family's land, including the carpet store.
Ruby gave you the store. Gave you my carpet store.
Yep. Which I'm giving to Giles because Giles is a member of the other cartel.
You can't tangle up our land in this business. No, I am absolutely no. You can't do that.
What do you mean I can't? I just did it. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, little man? You're just a little sad man, aren't you?
Well, that's it's true. You are a wonderfully fit race car driver who just happens to be standing below a very unstable rack of carpet rolls.
Oh!
Crunch, 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 crunch. as I walk over and start beating you with a carpet laying tool.
Oh, stop! Stop! Oh, okay. What do you want?
What do I want? What do I want? I want you out of my life. I want my sister out of my life. And I want my fucking carpet store! Dude.
Oh!
And that cuts to black.
Yeah, that's all right.
White? No, wait. That's white for Adam. I'm wrong. Yeah, red for Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one is wild.
Well, then it'd be a red.
I have a scene. I have a scene with I'm gonna say with Giles.
Okay.
I have a scene with Giles. As he pulls up in a van in front of the carpet store. I'm really glad you came on short notice. There's been an incident.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have a barrel here.
With Don.
I don't want it.
You don't want the barrel with Don in it.
No, I don't.
Well, then why do you still have it?
Because unfortunately, he may have given this property to you.
You did?
And I'm thinking that maybe I want my damn store back.
Okay.
I'm
So
thinking
what's in it for me?
I'm thinking that it would be a real fair trade. This one barrel full of gonk, kick it.
What good is he to me?
Oh!
I'd say he told me you're a member of you were watching him for the Fartoni cartel, whatever the other cartel.
Weird.
Why?
So what? You tell me I just supposed to give you the shop and all I do is boringly take them back to my people and they take them out and I get some sort of piddle inside of it? He's more of a problem to you than he is to me. I
Yeah,
didn't go to the carpet store because I wanted your supplies in the basement. I admired the stuff you guys did. That's not anything I've been able to get my hands on. Whatever crazy family recipe you guys got down there that you're cooking, I want that. That's really all I wanted. Forget carpet.
you want all of you want my family's stash of
Your family's stash of the acid you guys make to dissolve bodies. Exactly.
Oh, that's what you're after?
Duh.
Oh no, it's carpet glue. Just carpet glue and vinegar.
Oh. Huh. Should we try it out?
I don't see why not.
Well, roll that damn barrel down.
Roll out the barrel.
Oh!
Okay, epilogue. Is this a red or a white?
I mean, you didn't get your back.
I think it's a white.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so each of us rolls the dice that we have.
Amy, you are 10. You are red 9. Yep, red 9. Ooh, that's a shame. I had so many white dice, I thought I'd get a really high number. I did not. I am white 7. Andy is red 2. Oh dear. Sucks for you.
Amy is red 8, you said?
Yes. Red
I thought you
8.
said 9.
Red 9.
Red 9. I am white 7. You are red 2. And Mike is 10, 13, minus 5, red 8.
All right.
Okay, so we go to the aftermath, and we'll start with the red 9.
Okay.
So usually the larger the numbers, the better it is for you, I believe.
Yeah.
So Amy, Ruby Slipper, nothing to write home about. You're back to where you started, maybe sore and broke, just like yesterday and tomorrow. You probably learned something, though, like how to do it right the next time. Next time.
Okay.
And I think we each get like a little monologue to explain, or no, we use our dice to describe that outcome.
I think maybe we can sort of gloss over the mechanic, and we can
Yeah.
just go around and do a few
Yeah.
monologue scenes as we feel like.
Okay.
Let's not get hung up on the number.
Sure. And then
I had white 7.
Adam is white 7. Weak. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down, but at least you've learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is where you're probably headed. Mike, you were red 8, which is basically the same thing as Amy.
Okay.
I got white 2.
No, you got red 2.
Red 2. Brutal. Wounds that will never heal, for starters. Stuff sawed off, blown off, or burned off on your way to grand ignominious failure. Kiss whatever you care about goodbye. You may die, but you may not.
I mean,
I think that's true.
no.
That pretty much fits where I ended, in the barrel.
Yeah, in the barrel, being handed over to the mob.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that I am that sad sack that the mob has decided to use as an object or an abject lesson. So whenever they want to teach a new person that is getting made, or a rival, they want to warn them away, they always take them to the room that they've got me in, where I've got some missing limbs and horrible acid burns over half of my body, and I wish I were dead every day. And I don't think I need to actually do any more than that. That's enough.
Yeah. For me, I thought that I managed to get these wealthy assholes out of my life and go back to my simple life of selling carpet and murdering fuckers. But I stupidly struck a deal with a member of a drug cartel, and though he highly respected me, my skills at murdering fuckers, needed someone to pin the disappearance of a world-class Formula 1 driver on. And despite the fact that that barrel was supposed to disappear, the police found it on my family's property, and I definitely was arrested. And in the process, they uncovered scads of missing people.
I pretty much wanted just 2 things. I wanted my brother to kill my husband, and I wanted Jazz to like me. Well, my brother tried to kill my husband, and my husband may as well be dead. And we had to get the divorce, so I got half of what I wanted, and I still raced Formula 1, so that's good. And we won't talk about throwing races or anything like that, because nope. Mm-mm.
Right. And I just went back to the life of a black ops operative, except now armed to the secret family recipe of how to dispose of my bodies, which means I don't ever get caught. And that's it.
Yay.
I am ending